Okay, our tapes are on. I believe so.
This meeting is being held in conformance with the Sunshine Law. Notice of time, date, and place has been furnished to the Bergen Record and the Ridgewood News. Notice has also been posted on the bulletin board of the Administration Building. Clerk, kindly take the roll.
Mayor Giordano.
Here.
Mr. Brennick.
Here.
Ms. Saracola Drake. Here. Mr. Martinello.
Here.
Mr. Raimondo.
Here.
Mr. Ritchie.
Here.
Mrs. Weber.
Here.
Everyone kindly rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let us have a moment of silence for all Walden veterans, all veterans across our country who have given the ultimate sacrifice to serve our country, some not coming home, to make sure that we live in a land that is free so we can assemble the way we are tonight. So far. Clerk, please do the prayer.
Dear Lord, we start this meeting asking for your guidance and wisdom. May we find unity and fairness, the outcome to reflect our wishes to assist the borough in all their endeavors. Thank you in his name, amen.
Amen. Good evening, everyone. Just a couple of items from myself. I attended two grand opening of two businesses here in Waldwick last week. I spoke with our new administrator at the Golden Club last week, and on this Friday, the administrator and I have a department head meeting with the department heads of the borough. And also, we have a request from the Waldwick United Methodist Church to having a fish and chip dinner. Fortunately, the request came in now. Next meeting's not until the 28th. They would like to know if they could hold a fish and chip dinner at the church, waiver the fees. We do this every year. We always say yes to them. I guess we'll follow the same suit. Everybody all right with that?
Thank you.
Okay, you can do that. And that's all I have to report right now. I'm sorry. On the 28th of this month, we will be honoring our police chief who will be leaving us. So he'll be coming here with his family, and I'll say a couple of words to him, present him with his a gift of going away. I've asked him if he wanted us to do this. He said yes, because he's kind of a quiet man that does not like attention. But he said if this is what the town wants, why not? So he will be here on the 28th. So if you can make it, hopefully we'll all be here. We are going to send out some invitations to the department heads and to some of our professionals to let them know that he's leaving. That's all I have to report. Financial Administrative Committee, Mr. Ritchie.
Thank you, Mayor, and good evening, everyone. I have no report this evening, just save a few comments for new business. Thank you.
Thank you. Fire and Police Protection Committee, Mr. Brennick.
Thanks, Mr. Mayor. I just wanted to briefly go over the Fire Prevention Week that just came and went in Waldwick. It was a rousing success. For those that don't know, we sent representatives from the department to the schools to talk to the kids, a little FaceTime one-on-one type of thing, primarily to give them a brief understanding of what we try to do, but more importantly, I think to give them the feeling that we're not people that you need to run away from. We're there to help you. Now, obviously, when you don your turnout gear with a pack and a mask on, you look like something that doesn't come from here, and it is quite daunting. But we believe that just through repetitiveness, when they see that, they'll get a better understanding of the fact that we're not people to run away from, that we are people there to help you. Thursday night was fire prevention night, where we had the smokehouse, and the kids were able to get a fire hose and put some fake fires out. Went through the smokehouse once again. It's all to familiarize the kids with the idea that don't run away from us, that we're there to help you all the time, and it doesn't matter for what, we're there to help you. And I think based on that, it was a rousing success. I'd like to thank everybody that attended that night. It's a lot of work to do, and it came out wonderfully. Mr. Mayor, that's all I had.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Public Safety Committee, Ms. Hiracola Drake.
Thank you, Mayor. No notable updates from Walvac, although I would like to second Mr. Brennick's remarks about the open house that we went to from the fire department. That was a great event. And also I heard that the Waldeck Chamber of Commerce Taste of Waldeck was also a great success. Thank you.
Thank you. Recreation and Health Committee, Mr. Martinello.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just a few reminders this evening. We have a blood pressure screening at the Waldwick Clinic on October 22nd from 12:15 to 1 p.m. Please get out and join us for that. We have a blood drive that's happening at the American Legion Post 57 on Franklin Turnpike on Thursday from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Always get out to donate blood and help save a life. We have an upcoming free rabies clinic in Waldwick on November 6th from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. It's over by the DPW garage on Industrial Park. You can visit the website for more information there. And of course, it's October, so we have some Halloween events coming up. You have the Ragamuffin Parade on October 25th at 10 a.m. Always a fun day to see the little kids out and walking down the street, and collecting candy and their trunk or treat. So it's a really great event. I look forward to seeing all the kids out there. And then I'll save the mayor's event for you, Mr. Mayor. I won't
You can
steal
say
your
it.
thunder.
You can say it. Go ahead.
Mayor Giordano's first annual Halloween house decorating contest was announced after the success that we had with the Christmas decorations. I think this is going to be awesome to see all the decorations around town. I saw some of them driving over tonight. So all your entries must be submitted via email by 2 p.m. on Wednesday, October 22nd. Look forward to seeing all the different competition out there. And just a note, hard to believe, we're already halfway through our fall seasons for recreation. Football and soccer are already halfway through, and registrations for wrestling and basketball are underway. So good luck to all those organizations. And I know football has their, actually first time in a while they've had it, it's their Oktoberfest. They're actually having it at the brewery in town here. It's coming up in a couple weeks. You can visit them on WMPJFCA on Facebook for ticket information there. That's it. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Public Works Committee, Mr. Raimondo.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. One item, Department of Public Works was prepared this weekend for the nor'easter. Fortunately for us, we did not have any issues with regards to wind, but they were prepared and ready to go. Just want to thank them for always being there for the town and making sure things don't get damaged. That's all, Mr. Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Building and Grounds Committee, Mrs. Weber.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Nothing notable with any of our buildings and grounds, which is very good to hear. And the only update I have is with regards to Lions Park. If anyone's been over in that area, you see that the renovations are coming along quite nicely, and all the parts are in, and they're just working on getting everything finalized. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Borough Administrator.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So on Friday, we had a very good meeting with our insurance agents here with the employees. We had about 20 employees who were able to come in and participate and listen to the changes that are coming up in 2026 with the rates for the state health benefits. As I had touched on last meeting, the rates are going up, and the council has been proactive in approving for the second year in a row the incentive program to try and get some of our employees to move over to a high deductible plan. The reason being for that is that there is a cost savings across the top there for our borough and then for our employees as well. So the meeting went well. It was over an hour long. Questions were answered. The presentation was sent out to all employees who were not able to make it, and given the opportunity to talk about what options they have and what decision they want to make for next year. Their deadline to make that election for next year's insurance plan is October 31st. The mayor did mention this week we have a department head meeting on Friday. Looking forward to sitting down and talking to the department heads about a number of issues. In terms of projects around the borough, the Malcolm Street Pump Station, the rehab was a big project on our capital list for this year. Part 1 of the construction will take place this Friday. If you're in the area of Malcolm Street, you will have received a letter from Boswell explaining that Sovereign, the contractor, will be in town. It's expected to take one day for this initial work, and then down the road, when the other components of the pump station have come in, they will complete the work. Earlier last week, Kelly and I were on a tour with Mr. Mike Latour, our superintendent of the DPW, and our water operator, going around to all of the facilities, water and sewer facilities, very helpful in, in our ongoing daily conversations about the system. And so thank you to Mr. Latour for making time in his busy schedule to bring Kelly and I up to speed, up close and personal with all of our equipment and our infrastructure to see how everything looks and a firsthand update on all the projects that they have that they're working on every day. So thank you to the water department, and that is it for this evening.
Thank you. Borough Clerk.
Thank you, Mayor. Just a reminder, the general election is November 4th. A couple of important things. Vote by mail drop box is located behind the public safety building. There are signs posted to direct voters to the box on East Prospect Street near the library. The deadline for the county to receive your vote by mail applications for this election is October the 28th. Early voting begins Saturday, October 25th and runs through Sunday, November 2nd. The hours are Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. On our website, we do have the 9 locations where you can early vote. Just so you know, the 2 closest to us are still in Woodcliff Lake at the Tice Senior Center and in Wyckoff at the Wyckoff Public Library Schottmeyer Room. So you can go to any of those 9 locations and vote. Information will be in our email blast Friday. It's also on the website under elections, and we have flyers in the lobby in case anyone's interested. November 3rd by 3 p.m. is the deadline for in-person mail-in ballot applications at the county clerk's office in Hackensack. That's the only place you can go on November 3rd by 3 p.m. to vote in person via mail-in ballot. General Election Day is Tuesday, November 4th. Like I said, polls are open 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Bring your sample ballot to the polls with you for a faster check-in. Also, your sample ballot has your voting district and the location on the front side of the ballot. Switching gears, the curbside leaf collection begins October 23rd in District 4. District 6 follows on October 27th, and District 3 October 30th. Just as a reminder, we did have a calendar issue. District 1 residents are not to leave place their leaves curbside on October 30th. District 1's first pickup is November 7th. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Borough Attorney.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. There's 2 resolutions I just want to speak on. Resolution 2025-286 for the easement for the Chase Bank here. What that's about is there's a small portion of the Chase Bank property that has to be used for the sidewalk. So it's a public sidewalk, so they need to give an easement so that the public can, in theory, will have access to that, the full width of the sidewalk. It's a very small area right on the corner. And then 2025-289, the appointment of the temporary qualified purchasing agent. Steve was your QPA. He had the qualifications, he had the license. Tatiana's taking the courses. You're allowed to appoint a temporary who doesn't yet have the qualifications for up to 1 year to allow them time to get that. So I'm sure she will have it in plenty of time, but you have to do this so that you have a QPA and can take advantage of the QPA under the local public contracts law. And Mr. Mayor, that's all I have. We do have a couple items for closed session. Should be about 15 minutes, 20 minutes or so.
No decision?
No decisions will be made this evening.
Okay,
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Consent resolutions and resolutions of the governing body.
Be it resolved that the following resolutions herewith listed by consent, having been considered by the governing body of the Borough of Waldeck, are hereby passed and approved. 2025-283, approval of consent. 2025-284, approval of minutes, regular meeting, September 30th, 2025. 2025-285, resolution of the Borough Council of the Borough of Waldeck in the County of Bergen, State of New Jersey, covenanting to comply with the provisions of the Internal Revenue Code of 1986 as amended, applicable to the exclusion from gross income for federal income tax purposes of interest and obligations issued by the Borough of Waldeck, and authorizing the mayor, municipal clerk, chief financial officer, and other borough officials to take such action as they may deem necessary or advisable to effect such compliance. 2025-286, authorizing execution of easement for J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, 53 Franklin Turnpike. 2025-287, change order number 1, final and current estimate number 1, revised to for cleanup for improvements to Schuler Avenue in the amount of $216,568.71. 2025-288, authorize renewal of Waldeck Volunteer Workers Accident and Health Policy. 2025-289, appointment of temporary qualified purchasing agent. 2025-290, appointment of temporary electrical inspector, Michael DeLassio. 2025-291, appointment of part-time clerk 1, Denise Broderick. 2025-292, payment of vouchers.
Do I have a motion and a second to accept? Motion by Andy, second by Mike. Anyone have a question? Nobody? Clerk, please take the roll.
Mr. Brennick?
Yes.
Ms. Sarah Coldrake?
Yes.
Mr. Martinello?
Yes.
Mr. Raimondo?
Yes.
Mr. Ritchie?
Yes.
Mrs. Weber?
Yes.
Okay, we have one public hearing. Would the clerk kindly read ordinance number 2025-22?
Ordinance number 2025-22, an ordinance authorizing the Borough of Waldeck to enter into a lease agreement with the Waldeck High School Graduation Ball Incorporated for use of the old DPW complex.
Anybody from the council like to comment on this ordinance that was just read? I talked about this at our last meeting. This is a standard lease agreement we have every year with the grad ball parents. This year, they're requesting to do it again. If they do not have the grad ball, they'll still be taking care of everything for us. The only thing I ask is if, before we give them permission to get in there, just to make sure that the locks are all safe and everything is good there. The windows are not, broken. The area is cleaned up, and also just make sure that the we speak to Gator to make sure the dumpster, they clean that out when they have to, because last time they didn't have to worry about it. Okay? Anybody else? If not, I close the I close the council's comments and ask anybody from the public who would like to comment on this ordinance. Seeing none, I ask for a motion and a second to pass this ordinance on second reading, and that the clerk be authorized to advertise in a local legal newspaper as required by law. Motion and a second. Motion by Joe, second by Michelle. Clerk, please take the roll.
Mr. Brennick?
Yes.
Ms. Sarah Coldrake?
Yes.
Mr. Martinello?
Yes.
Mr. Raimondo?
Yes.
Mr. Ritchie?
Yes.
Mrs. Weber?
Yes.
Okay. We have no introduction of ordinances. Okay, the council. Anybody from the council have any unfinished business? Nobody? Anybody on the council have new business? Yes.
Just two quick things.
Sure.
I also attended the fire department open house. I thought it was really nice. I know my nieces were there. They really had a great time. So it was a really nice event. And also, I want to congratulate the Chamber of Commerce. I went to the Taste of Waldeck last night. It was really good. A lot of food, too much food, but it was a really great event. I'll definitely be attending next time. That was it. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? If not, anybody from the public would like to comment on anything, on the new business? I'm sorry, on the public's comments. We did the new business. Anybody would like to, please come up and state your name only for the record.
Ted Sanzo, or Theodore Sanzo, whatever you want. In reference to Zoom or the Teams or whatever, are you happy with the results you're getting so far? And I know you said you were going to do it for 6 months, and do you anticipate continuing?
I would like to continue, but it's not up just to me, it's up to the council. We don't have that many people on it as we thought, but then again, people are very busy certain times of the month. So we're going to see what happens.
I understand. Well, if the decision comes down to not extend it, I would request another 6-month trial and/or possibly putting it on the email blast as a reminder for people to possibly, say, oh, yeah, I forgot, You know, I don't know how many times it was on there in the past. Maybe once more would help, please. And one other thing is I saw that in front of Congress, something was proposed concerning the Play Act, which is supposed to help recreational sports after school and whatnot. I don't know if somebody would like to look into it. Okay, I saw it on a Josh Gottheimer post, by which point it's supposed to have bipartisan support. I don't know if the council would like to look into it to see if you'd like to express an opinion. I know that the council does not like to take positions on national policy. I understand that, and I've heard it many times, and so be it. But this may be something that's beneficial for the town.
I'll look into it. I'll call Josh Gottheimer, he's the chief of staff I make friends with, and I'll see if he could fill me in on some stuff.
Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you. Anyone else from the audience? Anybody in the public, in the TV land? Nobody in TV land? Okay. Do we have a motion to go into close? Motion by Mike, second by Katie. All those in favor? All those opposed? We'll be back in 15 minutes. You don't have to stay if you don't want. There's no decisions being made. Thank you very much.